Good morning.
Good morning.
Today's training, as all of you know, it will be effective communication, which will be mainly customer service, which is mainly our job because we are offering a service to our customers. We will start with doing a small homework. You will be doing it for 10 minutes. Then we will start the training. We'll end by 1 p.m. we will go downstairs. We will have some snacks. The homework that I need from you in the next 10 minutes is write your name, your department, and then write for me your experience with the customers, which is the most bad situations you faced with any customer. Any bad experience with any customer, they can just write any bad experience they had. As all of you know, our type of business is fun, giving fun to people. And that's what we are supposed that we are saying in the parade, we will give you fun. But actually, for most of the customers, from what I can see, we are not giving them any fun at all. From the reactions we are giving them, or from the way we are dealing with them. Not all of us, but part of us. Our job is to make the customers satisfied and happy because they are leaving their homes with their kids and they are coming here to have fun. So what we need is to give them the fun they need so that they feel satisfied and happy after they leave and they can come again. Because once they go home, if they want to go out again, they will say, no, we need to go to Infinity or Freeze Club or Ballroom because we really had fun from the stuff there. We need to be different in our way in dealing with the customer, much more different than the other competitors. For example, when I went to Magic Planet so many times, I found there, for example, their top row, there is one security standing there, just waiting for anyone to sit, and he's just letting them wait until they are 8 or whatever, and then he's starting. In here is different. They are catching the people maybe from the reception, taking them to top row to sit and play. So that's why even later on, the eyes of the management started to be more focusing on top row. Why? Because it's getting the highest revenue. And for the customers, they are finding it very fun, not because of the game, but because the way they are introducing the games. Some of you are dealing with the customer as if he's coming to have a service in the office. That's what I saw from part of you. You are not giving them the feeling that they are coming to have fun. Even if we are talking about some of the rides with the height restrictions, I can see some of the operators, the way they are acting. This one, no. This way is not a nice way to deal with the customer. You have to be like, sir, I'm sorry, but your kid cannot enter this ride because of his safety, because he's under the height limit. That's customer started to argue with you, call your supervisor. I do not want, I think this is number 300 that I'm saying in the past 1 year, do not argue with the customer. Normally the customer, when he's coming to have fun, and you are stopping him in any situation from having this fun, he's becoming very angry. That's why normally the customer in any entertainment center, you will find him very angry, more than if he's going to any other place, to any other service, if he's going to a hotel or going to finish something in any office. Why? Because he's expecting his kids to have fun. Once you are stopping him, he's totally another person. If the customer finds the same person arguing with him, he will be totally an opposite person, from a very happy person to a very angry one. So, starting today again, I hope if you talk to any customer and this did not solve the problem, do not talk to him a second time. Just call your supervisor and let him solve the problem. And the assistant marshal or the marshal, if he talks to the customer and it will not solve the problem from the first talk, do not make a second talk. Either to call the higher position or call the customer service or security. This will solve the problem. Why? Because the customer will feel that he's going up higher. So, the more he's getting up higher, the more he's cooling down. But if he is dealing with one person only, he will go more higher, to be more nervous, to be more angry. But if you take him to a higher level of person to talk to him, the more you are taking him, the less he's going down. Let me tell you, for example, one time it happened, and I will mention the name, it's not a problem. Lynn forgot to take the mobile number of one of the parents in Adventure Village. What happened later, that the kid wanted to enter the toilet. So there is no mobile number to call his family. So automatically she talked to the security, the previous security that was downstairs, to take him to the toilet. The kid was almost 6 or 7 years. 3 years. Okay, he was 3 years. So she took him to the toilet and it's done. When the mom came and she did not find the kid, and then she found him coming out with the security from the toilet, she got crazy. She got really crazy and started yelling and started crying, and her father and her husband came, and also he was very crazy and mad on me. Then she called the security. Gassim talked to him and her. It wasn't solved. Then he called me. So every time they were cooling a little bit down. When it came to me, they were talking normal. They stopped yelling, the mom stopped crying, they were shouting, but less. So the problem started to be solved. Why? Because Dean stopped dealing with them and called someone higher or someone else. This will let the customer to cool down. That's why I'm telling you, the more higher position talking to the customer, the less nervous he will get. It's going vice versa. So, when I talked to this lady and that man, they started to talk that they made their kid to enter the toilet alone and no one to help him. They told me like that, we have to go back home and to start having more effort again, to start making him to enter the toilet alone because someone helped him this time. Plus, a lady taking him to the toilet, they want him, since he's a kid, not to enter the toilet while there is a lady with him. It's their traditions and it's their way of thinking, and whatever we have to respect. So, this was one of the examples. And this was the solution. How it was solved? Why? Because we solved it the right way. What was the right way? The right way was to take it to a higher position, so the customer will start to pull down the more higher positions is talking to them. So, as a conclusion, till now, if you cannot help the customer and is not satisfied, stop helping him and call someone to help him. But you have to be away, otherwise he will still be angry. You have to be away. Once your supervisor or assistant supervisor will start talking, you have to be aside and not to be seen to the customer. The same like what happened with Floriville one time when he made for a kid like this in wall climbing. It was a joke. And the mom came, and when she knew from the kid told his mom that he bited him. But actually what he did was a joke, just like this. What was the action when I was called? I asked Floriville to go to the break room, remember? Just to hide him from her eyes totally. And I started talking to the mom that this was a joke, but anyway, I will instruct my people not to joke with hands. And actually, this was not supposed to happen. But I have to defend my staff also and not to show her that we are not trained or whatever, but better not to joke by hands, even with kids. The kid will not understand that this was a joke. You can joke while you are far away. It's not a problem. But don't approach him by hand. Don't touch. No touch at all. Because we are not aware what the kid will tell his mom or his dad what happened to him. And I believe those who are here since long time, they know that there was a lot of other stories happened with lot of other stuff that was not the actual story was told to the mom or to the dad. So number 2, no touch to any kid or joke by hand. Deal. In a very nice way, they are coming to have fun, not coming to process a civil ID or to finish something official, but they are coming to have fun. So in return, we have to give them the fun that they need. And I don't think it's a problem that you can smile. And I believe that I spent so many days concentrating, for example, on Jay, until he actually started to smile, right? Really, it's not a problem, but make sure the smile can solve a lot of things. And upselling is the most important point in customer service, especially in our field. We need to stop working as employees. We need to be people coming here to have fun. Again, I'm saying, I believe in all the trainings I gave you before, I was always insisting on the point. Do any one of you feel when he's here that he's working as if he's sitting in office work? You are watching lots of people going and passing by. You are having your colleagues beside you. You are having really a lot of fun in this place. So, smile. The same you are smiling to your colleagues, smile to the customer. I can see some of you, when they are passing and they see a customer, they take the other way. It will not harm and it will not be a problem if you welcome and greet the customer. Welcome to infinity. Make sure he will smile. If any problem later, honestly, if any problem later will happen from you without, and it wasn't on purpose, but just a problem happened, and the customer will see you, and you was the one who greeted him when he entered, it will really decrease him from being nervous. Why? Because he saw you a very welcoming person, greeting him when he comes, and you was smiling to him. Make sure smile really, really solves lots of problems. But do not laugh. Not the customer is nervous in front of you and then, I'm sorry sir, and you are smiling. Like this, don't blame yourself if he punches you. And I will not be responsible because you are laughing and he is very nervous. Definitely, automatically, he will punch you. So, put a limit to your smile depending on the situation. If you are passing by, really, I don't want to see anymore someone walking, looking to the floor, counting how many square meters or whatever. Look front. And when you see a customer, welcome to Infinity. Welcome to Freeze Club. Welcome to Ballroom. It will not harm you, but it will create a nice atmosphere. Two types of questions you have to be aware with when dealing with any customer. Either an open question, which means the customer will start talking to you, or a closed question, which means the customer will either reply by yes or no. Better in our field not to ask any open question, because like that you are giving the customer the chance to start talking. It will waste your time, plus once he starts talking, he will not stop. And he will start creating stories. So, some words avoid to start your question with, which are who, what, where, when, why, how. How may I help you? He will start talking. Can I help you, sir? Yes, please. Then you will see what type of help he needs. But do not give him the chance to start talking. So, can I help you? This means he will reply by yes or no. But how can I help you? He will start to talk. And he will start to tell you about problems happened outside with the cashiers, if any, or any problems happened in any other ride, or whatever. So, better do not use these words when opening any question with any customer, but do not write it in a paper and then tell him just 1 second. Who, when, where, So, okay, can I help you? Because, sir, I'm sorry if I will tell you how can I help you, you will start talking too much, which I took in the training on page so-and-so that it is not allowed. So I have to tell you, can I help you? So, reply with yes or no. What's your reply? Yes or no?